haven't seen our video, you should go check it out. Link below. Also, link in both of our bios.
Any social media that is linked to either of us, really.
Yeah, it's on both of our accounts.
We didn't finish our video, so here we are with our matching shirts.
Yay, so excited.
I like them especially because it's not saying no guns, it's promoting beauty and love in our world.
And gun safety, I think that's what we're most big about. Is like we're not asking people to take away guns, we're asking them just to make it safer. I think with this song, our big thing was just safety. Gun safety, gun control.
Feeling safe, because a lot of what's out there is not in the perspective of the children, and that's what this whole thing's about. The video was created from a very neutral perspective in the sense that whether you're 5 or 55, you can relate, because we had a very simple story.
I think it also came from a very vulnerable place though too, because when we did this video we were both in high school, so we were both living in the largest city in the world, feeling like, wow, this could actually happen. Chances are slim, as some might point out, but it's still a reality. Like, this is something we're still fighting with all over the country with kids, no matter what age they are. I think the vulnerability of that we were able to put into this video really speaks volumes of who we are and what we believe and what we stand for, and how we wanted this video to be portrayed by others as well. In 7th grade, in Charleston, West Virginia, my school was put on lockdown. Our building was facing a really busy road, and across the street from our school was a bank directly across from my math class, which the back wall was entirely windows, so you could see out the window, and a gentleman was robbing the bank. Had a gun on him, loaded out, pointing it at civilians, and ended up running across the street and running across the yard right in front of our school. Right past the windows where my math class was, and we were ducked down underneath the window in front of bookshelves, and I freaked out because I didn't know if I would see my mom again. My mom also worked right next door to the bank, and my grandmother lived right across the street from where my mom worked and right next to my school. So my whole life was within this like 1 or 2 block radius that I was trapped in. And I didn't feel safe. And from then on, I was a little worried about going to school, and especially moving to a big city right after that had happened. A couple months later, it just kind of began to settle. And then as the shootings progressed in the United States, this worry and this fear just kept bubbling up, and that's why I wrote the song, because it's not okay. It's not okay that kids are going to school, and what's supposed to be the safest place is not anymore. They're worried about whether they're going to come home and get to take their dog on a walk, or whether they'll get to see their mom or dad or their grandparents or their siblings again.
I remember being in high school, and I remembered sitting in class, staring out the window next to me and thinking, what's my escape route? Like, if something was to happen, I'm not going to sit here and, just cry.
And number one, you can't cry.
You're not allowed to.
People don't realize that, but you're not allowed to cry, because if there's someone in the building and they hear you crying, that gives it away of where you are.
See? More stress.
Exactly.
So I was next to a window, and I was on the 2nd story. It wasn't too high up, and there were some trees. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get out this window somehow, jump onto that like little mini roof thing, somehow monkey down the tree, and then either I wasn't sure if I should run home or run into town. And as these thoughts are spiraling in my head, I'm realizing sometimes shooters are outside too. And I'm screwed either way. I was 15 or 16, 13 or 14. That's when we were older, towards the end of school. So imagine the kids who are just starting school, and this is part of their beginning of the year safety,
like lockdown drills. And even though it's not real, the drill, I'll tell you, there's nothing freakier than sitting in a classroom and even just having another teacher in the building, or the principal or the security agent, come and shake the door, even though it's not real. There's nothing quite as terrifying as that, realizing that it could be real.
Good morning. It's like, what time is it? Almost 9 a.m.
Yeah.
We've been up since
Wednesday morning, November 6th.
Yes.
2019.
Today, Hannah and I will be receiving first place award for the Peace in the Streets Global Film Festival
from the United Nations. We are so excited and are so honored to be receiving this award, and we thought we would take you guys along with us for the day.
Yes.
So, here we go. We're so excited.
This lighting is so beautiful. You get the best view of Hannah adjusting her pants.
Adjusting my pants.
Oh yeah, have we mentioned that we match? So even our backup outfits were matching. I had a plaid dress. She had plaid pants
and a white shirt.
Yeah, and here we are. Our carbonated water.
It's not carbonated.
Hannah just offered me a banana. My response, no thanks. I don't really like to eat bananas. I just put them in my hair. They make a really good hair mask. They do. Your hair, oh, you have to try it. Your hair will be so shiny afterwards. I'm telling you.
We're dealing here with a person directly from Hollywood, so
Oh, you look so beautiful. And look, there's a famous guy.
To celebrate the Peace in the Streets Global Film Festival once again. So today we're going to be going over the United Nations.
How do you think the day went?
I think it was really great.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
was super fun. Absolutely.
So that's good. Except that time when they forgot to say my name.
True.
Taking a Starbucks break from our morning meetup thing. So hot, I'll burn myself. So far, I have embarrassed myself in front
Quite
of
a few times.
the son, yeah, quite a few times. And in front of the son of the Academy Award producer. Yes, I was going through my bag to get my wallet. Dropped like some things were going everywhere and the moisturizer fell out, but it's okay because a minute later
he was moisturizing his lips with chapstick.
so it's okay, he relates. But Starbucks actually got their coffee from Costa Rica, a town next to the one that I go to. So the coffee beans are Costa Rican.
Yeah, no, I think overall it went really well. It was great to see the other films too and see what other people are working on, especially not just in America, but across the world.
It's a global film festival.
Yeah, it was global. Especially, there were a lot of kids younger than us.
Mostly younger. We were
Two.
the oldest. I mean, technically, I shouldn't have even been a part of it, but because I made the film when I was under 18, I qualified.
And obviously, like, I didn't want to accept this award without her because that would not have been possible to have
It
this
was
video without her.
100%
So-
a 50-50 collaboration. We're walking to the UN from the hotel. Ooh, almost broke my ankle. It's okay. This is when the real stuff begins.
Coffee kicks in!
We're here. Can't believe it. Look at all the flags.
So cool. We're inside.
We made it through security.
Security.
I got stopped because of my curling iron. The interviewing part, I got nervous.
Yeah.
I was not good
That was
with the
funny.
speaking, or I did not do too well on stage, but it's okay.
No, you're fine though. I think you're a good behind the camera person. That's where you're most comfortable anyway. So it was kind of like them forcing you in front.
Yeah, I'm a lot better when I know that it could be cut.
Yeah.
As an editor, yeah.
I think you're either one, comfortable in front of a camera, or two, comfortable behind the camera.
She's the
you
in
can
front
do
of the
both.
camera girl, and I'm the behind the camera
Which
girl.
is why we work so well together.
Yes. Something I loved about the festival itself is that it gave children the opportunity to put their art and their talents and whatever passion they have.
To support like the future and how we're building the future as the next generations to come. I think it was cool. There was a young lady who made a speech who works at the UN before at the opening ceremony that she said artists and activists put together
Artivists.
is artivism. And I think that was something we both super latched onto.
When we created this video, Hannah wrote the song as kind of an assignment for her class in high school. I believe they wanted to teach the kids how to use their talents in a way that could be beneficial to society. I said, I love this song, let's make a video instead. Your project just got that much better.
And it did.
I went to the presentation of the video and everyone else's projects. I was saying how we wanted it to spread. We sent it into a few different people. I think we sent it into the Ellen Show. Jimmy Fallon.
Kimmel.
None of them made it, but it's fine because we did what we wanted to do, and you know, it was with good
And
intention.
we also didn't want to get recognition for it. We didn't want it to be like, these girls made this video, let's talk to them. We really wanted it to be about the message of the video and just the awareness of gun safety.
Correct. We knew that if it made it onto one of those shows that a lot of people would see it. So here we are, like a year and a half later, and we win a film festival at the United Nations, no less.
Yeah.
So exactly what we wanted to happen did
Absolutely.
happen, which is awesome. Dreams don't always happen right away. They
Absolutely.
do happen.
Continue, work hard. I think that's a big thing for us, is that we just haven't given up on this video too. We've been putting it out for months and months and continuing to share it. Please feel free to share it.
We
Again,
would appreciate it
link
very
below,
much.
Link below, also in our bios, our websites, all on YouTube. Hannah Jane Peterson, Joshua Bradshaw, see films.
See my films.
Not corny at all. We were both just super grateful. And never in a million years did we expect to win something so large as we did. So we want to thank you guys, everyone, for watching the video, for those of you that have shared it. Even if you don't agree with our opinion, listen, that's okay. We're human. We don't agree all the time, but we are not going to stop pushing for what we want and what we think this world needs to hear. If you continue to share it, that would be great. We would love that. Any support. And please feel free to message us with questions. We love to talk about things
Or
that we're
comment.
passionate about. Absolutely, comments. We love that. Joshua, thank you for
being my talented, beautiful
Oh,
friend.
yeah! Thank you for sticking through me with this.
Thank you, Kat.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this video too.
Yep. Thanks, guys. We do this together. We're a team. We're so excited, and look for more coming.
Yes,
super
we
soon.
have a lot more projects that we're actually going to talk about when we finish filming this.
Yep.
So,
All right. Bye, guys.
bye.